As time goes by and the death toll climbs, nothing seems to turn out right. Everything's fucked, but you're in luck. It's Pat Reedy's Lock and Show Live. It's live. Pat Reedy's Lock and Show Live.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pat Reedy's Locked In Show Live, number 13. Thank you for tuning in. We got a special guest today, my buddy, my old friend, Stumps the Clown. He's one of my oldest surviving friends from down in New Orleans. So I'm going to play you a bunch of songs about New Orleans then. Alrighty. This one about Burgundy Street. That's about a girl on Burgundy Street. She got big brown eyes that don't say a word. Light as a feather and flighty as a bird. Ask me where I'm going, she don't ask me where I've been. Makes it easy on my mind with Burgundy in the rain. Sun goes up and the moon goes down. I'm still chasing my heart around. Ain't no reason and it ain't no thing. Walking down Burgundy in the rain. She got big brown eyes that don't say a word. Light as a feather and flighty as a bird. Life ain't easy, but it don't last long. So I wrote this on a napkin and I sang it in a song. Some grow up, some leave town. I'm still chasing my heart around. Ain't no reason and it ain't no thing. Walking down Burgundy in the rain. Some grow up, some leave town. I'm still chasing my heart around. Ain't no reason and it ain't no thing. Walking down Burgundy in the rain. Ain't no reason and it ain't no thing. Walking down Burgundy in the rain. Something like that. Well, let's see what else we got. Like I said already, if you're just tuning in, welcome to Pat Reedy's Locked In Show Live, number 13, with Stumps the Clown as guest. It's one of my oldest living friends from back down in New Orleans. I'm going to play you some songs. If you want to support this, the way to do that is to go to the link above or below to Venmo and PayPal, and that gets shared between our recording crew, Justin Hamilton and Caleb and me, and half of it goes to Mr. Stumps the Clown on his way. And if you can't afford a tip, then that's fine. Share this on your page and get it to a broader audience. Thank you. Anyhow, here's another song about New Orleans. You came from California ways, and I ain't never seen the likes of you before or after, even in my dreams. And heaven knows what heaven has done all to my brain, but I still recall the crazy fall and dancing in the street. Was it a memory or just a dream? At times it's hard to know. Were you standing down on Royal Street with roses on your coat? April up in Dublin and the sun is sinking low, and I ain't got no place to go, the usual I suppose. Funny how it seemed to me the time was moving slow, when the years ran down like whiskey and it dulls the memory so. Was it a memory or just a dream? At times it's hard to know. Were you dancing down on Royal Street with roses on your coat? Some go to university, some go on the bump, and some will play for money, and some play the games for fun. You never learned the fiddle, and I never held you once. I guess I moved to Tennessee, and I guess that someday young. Was it a memory, just a dream? At times it's hard to know. Were you dancing down on Royal Street with roses on your coat? And crazy me that I still see there so long ago. Did you dance with me on Royal Street with roses on your coat? With roses on your coat. Alrighty. See, what else to do? What I think I'll do now, actually, is we're going to go right on over to Stumps the Clown, a guest from New Orleans. We're going to hear all about him. We're going to hear some of his music, too. All right.
Unmute your mic. It's still muted. All right.
There we go. There we go.
How do you do?
I'm okay. Working on it.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, man.
Uh-huh.
I guess we'll start this with, so me and you are old friends at this point. A lot of the people watching the show don't know about you, though. Tell somebody, you're retired, semi-retired circus clown, and still a musician, and running a cleaning business as well.
Yep. Hot mess house cleaning.
Down in New Orleans. You're living in the lower Ninth Ward right now, yeah?
Yep. Lower 9. Have been for years. With my little dog and my old lady.
And back to the, well, you know what? What do you think, Justin? Should we just go right to videos and then interview after?
We can do that.
So me and you used to play in Broken Bottle Band, but you've been in other projects as well. You generally just play under your own name, Stumps the Clown, right?
Yep. And I had a few other bands besides that, but they never lasted too long.
Tell us about the circus. What circuses you were in?
I've been in a shitload. Started with End of the World Circus. Went to the Know Nothing Family Circus Sideshow. Less Fortunate Circus. A fucking million of them. The last one we really did was the last one we did and toured with was the Big Bang Circus.
That's what I remember always hearing about from you.
Yeah.
Actually, when I was trying to get a picture of you, Stumps, by the way, is not on social media, all y'all.
Oh.
I was trying to get a picture of you, and I actually, on Google Image, saw a picture of you rolling in glass.
Yeah. Naked.
One of the things we used to do.
Naked. Yeah.
These were 21 and up circus performances, yo.
Yeah, very, very much so. Yeah, we were not a children's circus by any stretch of the imagination.
Y'all didn't do birthday parties.
No, we do birthday parties, but you had to be over 21, and no children were present. Yeah.
Well, anybody who's tuning in right now, one more time, it's Pat Reedy's Locked In Show live, number 13, with my good friend Stumps the Clown. And you know how to support this if you want to, and the links above and below the screen that you're seeing. And if you can't support it monetarily, share it to your own page and a broader audience. But I have to say that once in a while. Can we go over to? So before we do that, basically, was it last weekend that you dipped through Nashville?
Yep.
We made some videos of Stumps playing in our backyard.
It was a blast.
It was a bender.
I remember it started hailing started hailing like fuck during one of these videos.
Yeah. It was a painfully good time is how I would describe it.
Basically, we got drunk as shit for 4 days straight.
Yeah.
But, all right, man. Let's go over to that video.
We muting?
Yep, mute.
Hello, my name is Dave Cooley and I make art. No. Sorry. Shout out to you, my man.
Cut that out.
You don't gotta cut it out.
And I've been trouble on my days. Well, that trouble take me to my
My man. I've used all my data. I went down to the juke joint after putting on my shoes. Came across some money that I was looking to lose, and I say you. Oh Lord, and I say you. Well, the place is jumping and everyone was there. Some were dancing circles and others dancing squares, and I say you. Oh Lord, and I say you. I was wound out my shoes on that hardwood floor. Seen a dark-haired lady, she's standing by that door. Yes, that was you. Oh Lord, that was you. Well, I came up and said hello. You said, what's your name? You don't want to know me because I'm pretty strange, and that's when I feel bad. But when I left Shreveport, you was standing on them stairs. Mask were on me, Gobby was flying everywhere, and that's when I live. So I put myself up to the bar and got myself up here. Something to get my mind far away from here and far from you. Oh, Lord, far from you. Is that hail?
Scared the shit out of
Where you get this
me. And there's some shit.
Just big ass raindrop.
Right there.
All right then.
There we go.
Good to hear you play again, man. I forgot about the dedication, changing my girl to be about me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too.
Ah, Patty's got a boyfriend.
I should have done it at the beginning instead of halfway through.
Yeah, we're drunk in the backyard, and the hail
Living
came
there.
right as the song ended too.
Yeah,
So good it didn't happen sooner.
yeah.
I forgot about I Got Trouble. I like that song too. I remember riding through Cape Falls.
Yeah,
That's a place called Klamath Falls in Oregon.
yeah.
Where we used to ride freight trains. I don't think I ever rode through there. They had Roger the Dodger was the name of
Playing
this guy.
cat and mouse with Roger Dodger.
Roger the Dodger, they called this railroad bull because he just lived to throw bums in jail and hobos in jail.
Yes, he did.
Yep. Stumps used to ride around.
Up to the Hilltop Hilton, he'd drive you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, before we get into music, I think maybe a lot of people here are watching. We got by the way, Felix Sanger in Hamburg says hello. And Chris
Hi, Felix.
Mangle from UK also says, glad to see that we haven't resorted to cannibalism. Little does he know.
I was gonna say the
Steve Chapman,
night is
thank
still
you for-
young.
Yeah. See what else we got. And Carrie Booher, by the way, says nice to see you still got your thumbs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris Nangle says that's boss Stumps. Hail and everything. Mint.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? So if anybody, by the way, has any questions, we only have one guest this week, so we got a lot of time. If any of the guests have questions, go ahead and ask a question, and we might answer it if it's a good enough question.
Mhm.
In the meantime, so back to Big Bang Circus and all that. Tell the people watching what those circuses entailed. Like what what went on?
A lot of drunken debauchery, but in a very controlled way. There's a comfortable mix between sideshow and traditional circus, like modern sideshow, and peppered with yours truly doing the traditional clowning, and music by the one, the only, the illustrious Reedy Skirvix.
Right?
And and of course I'd open up and close the show with my music. Yeah. It was fun.
Name some acts.
Ladder machetes. We did a upside down straight jacket escape. We did it once from beneath a bridge in Blowjob Park in Asheville. We had a little bit of a problem with it, and Eric, our MC, almost died, but he didn't, so that was good. Yeah. Yep. He still lives on. What else did we have? I wasn't really doing my broken glass thing back then. I was mostly just doing traditional clown acts.
How did you get into that? What led you into being a circus clown?
Childhood dreams. And then the opportunity arose to do it, and I jumped on it and never looked back.
Right on. And you still play around New Orleans a good bit, right?
Not as much as I used to. I probably play every 3 to 6 months down here.
Like for special occasions?
Yeah. Yeah. Also to make it so that it doesn't get stagnant. Make it so people can't be like, oh, I can just see him anytime.
Right.
Yeah.
New Orleans is a very unique place to live.
Yeah.
You've been down there a long time, man.
Yeah.
I remember me and you busking on Royal sometimes at night, and
Yeah.
actually Decatur too.
Yeah, mostly on Royal across from the A&P.
I also remember playing at the Abbey.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I've got
distinctly
some-
remember you having Chicken Boo,
Uh-huh.
a pet rooster, on your hat.
An alcoholic pet rooster. Who would
Yeah.
he'd fight you for your drink. Yeah.
They let us in there. I remember Max Marty was on Washed Up Bass. I was playing mandolin.
Yeah.
Usually you were leading the songs.
Well, we would switch back and forth between guitar and mandolin.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
See if we
Yeah.
got any more questions from anybody.
Okay.
Sam Castle says, we like debauchery.
Yeah. What did he say?
We like drunken debauchery.
Yes.
So Sam Castle said.
Yes.
It's the best.
And Pat, you should shotgun a beer.
I don't have any cans.
We do have a can.
We got bottles.
We have cans.
Okay, I have to shotgun.
I'm not gonna shotgun it, but I'm gonna drink.
Now the thing is that costs. You have to tip to see a shotgun beer.
Yeah, we need at least
Yeah.
$2 tip.
Yep.
Trying to think of what else to ask you.
At least the price of the beer.
Yeah, for Christ's sake. I seem to remember me and you traveling around a good bit. I remember riding through a forest fire. Remember that?
In Montana. Maria's Pass.
You got the North Dakota, and there was a derailment.
Let me do it for you.
And flooding. And flooding farther.
And flooding.
Farther
the bridge
in.
collapsed in Minneapolis.
Disaster Tour 07, man. Tornado at your
Wisconsin.
mom's house.
Nothing fucked up happened in Wisconsin, though.
No, we had a huge firecracker fight in Eric's house. And woke up and there's about 3 feet of trash strewn over the entire place, and his roommates were getting home that day. So we had to have that mad dash to clean it all up and make it look like we weren't even there in the first place because we weren't supposed to be before his roommates got home. Yeah.
Oh, Lordy. All right. Well, I was taking the high road here, keeping it classy, as always.
Yeah.
Pat Reedy's Locked In Show Live. Yeah. You asked for it, you got it.
There you go.
Nicotine gum. I might not have done it quickly, but it didn't spill all over my room
It
like
was
last
silent.
time. Jesus.
Cheers.
I'm almost 40. Why am I still doing this? Now, Todd Day Wait says you got that 20. All right. That was Eric. What was Eric's last name? It was Bang.
Thomas. Yep. Yeah, but we all called him Eric Bang.
Because he was in the Big Bang Circus as well.
Yep. The Big Bang Circus kind of turned into what's called Dead Man's Carnival now, up in Milwaukee, and they still play.
And have you seen? Was there a heyday of circuses, like underground circuses like this, or is it still going on and I just don't know about it?
It's still going on, but there's not as many as there used to be.
But that was more of a big thing in the 90s, right?
Yeah, late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah. After the Know Nothings, the laws changed and we couldn't really do the things that we were doing. Yeah. Yeah, we were pretty naughty. Like really, really gross naughty.
Yeah.
On stage.
You can't talk about it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Slightly incriminating.
If you wanted, we got enough time that if you wanted to, you could play a song live, but you don't have to. We could keep talking.
Not even.
If you feel like it, but you don't have to.
I think my guitar's downstairs in the theater.
Okay.
Todd Day Wait says, tell a story from the Red House.
Do you have a good story from the Red House?
I remember going to play there. I think it was my birthday. Two of the people tried to jump one of my clowns, and I was not happy. We still did the show anyway, but that was the last time I played there. It sort of created an animosity between myself and the Red House. Yeah.
We're not talking about that Press Free Tracks.
Yeah, right there on Press and St. Claude.
Right.
It was a beautiful place, great place to play, but man, it just sucked that all that shit went down. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Better
Yeah.
than what happened at Saturn Bar.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, which time?
Well, hold on. See, the owner of the place had said some racist things against
Oh, yeah.
someone and tried
That
to
time.
beat up someone, and
Tried to beat up Kiowa.
which is a bad
Yeah.
idea.
No, man. Like
And
he came
I
flying
distinctly
out and landed in
remember-
my arms. I was like, let's rock and roll.
It wasn't just because of that, like that little dust up. I distinctly remember you admitting to me that you let an alligator loose in their bar. It was part of the reason why you still banned from there.
And some chickens. It had its mouth taped. It was fine. It's okay. It wasn't gonna hurt nobody. Yeah. But they still didn't like it. Yeah. Better than
People
me.
are uptight these days about that.
I know,
too.
man.
You'd be surprised.
They don't know how to take a joke.
Be amazed.
It was better than fucking me letting the alligator loose and fucking Kai was bathtub. That one was completely untied and
I forgot about
for
that
April
story.
Fools. For April
So he
Fool's
opened
Day.
the curtain and there was an alligator.
And there's just an alligator that's like, ah!
It was a baby alligator, so it was only like this big.
It was only like 4.5 foot long. Yeah. He knew exactly who did it too. He fucking calls me up. He's like, "You're an asshole. You need to get the fuck out of here. I got a wedding to play today. Fuck you, clown." Yeah.
That's some funny stuff.
He just canceled the gig. He's like, "All right, fuck it."
Oh man, I remember. More stuff there.
Yeah, that was all because of Danger Thursdays.
Danger Thursdays.
Yeah.
I remember Danger Thursdays.
That one happened to be on April Fool's Day, so we called it Danger Fool's Day. And we had to go to the swamp and fucking catch that alligator the wrong way. I had to fucking get into the water with it.
Wrong
Which
way.
is not how you do it. Yeah. It was one of the most terrifying things I had done. But it would still made me feel so fucking alive.
So, how in the hell is anybody going to listen to your music other than on this show right now?
Luck of the draw. Find me in New Orleans or wherever I may be at the time. Yeah. There's a few things on YouTube, but not much.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't remember ever making a video when I was playing with you. Of course, then I don't think everybody we knew had iPhones and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
now you can't help but be on the internet nowadays, even if you don't want to be.
Yeah. I know all the stuff of me on the internet right now. I didn't put a single one of those things on there.
Right.
Yeah. You saw how hard it was for me to figure out how to do all this shit.
I was worried about you, man.
You were like, dude.
Well, I'm not terribly good at it myself. That's why I need Justin's help. As I've said before, I'm the youngest baby boomer in America.
Uh-huh.
So I couldn't do this without Justin Hamilton and Caleb Griffin in the next room. Speaking of, we should probably have a little bit of sea monkeys in here.
What's left of them?
What's left? And we have 4
It's very
surviving
depressing.
sea monkeys.
They died.
There's a lot out of me to do this.
Well, they're of old age. They're getting old. We need a new batch. We need
The
new
ones in
blood
the cup.
Sea monkey.
The ones in the cup.
Yeah.
They died.
They died, and I told you already that my wife put the vetoed making the jump from sea to land monkeys. Apparently, it's
Yeah.
unethical and expensive. But
Yeah.
See them.
You should have let me eat them.
it wouldn't taste like anything. They would taste like sea monkey shit water.
I know.
They're
But-
tiny.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta let a clown make bad decisions.
Oh, they're swimming around.
That's true.
Oh, there's a dead one.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to get more sea monkeys. Unfortunately, they've been.
We're trying to get sponsorship. Tell them about
We're trying to
your
get.
sponsorship.
We're trying to get.
Thank you
Oh,
for-
sorry.
Sarah's been
Thank you for-
courting sponsors in the sea monkey industry.
Did you forget to feed them?
No, we can feed them. They've gotten old.
Yeah.
Old age, man.
Yeah.
Feed 'em every other day.
At least my dude makes sure to tell me when I forget to feed him.
All right,
He
show,
gets-
show Matt Taylor.
He
Dogs
gets
will let you know.
angry.
Sea monkeys are a very quiet species.
Yeah.
They're one of the quietest species of shrimp, actually. One of the
Should we
least
introduce-
vocal.
Should we introduce Mac Taylor?
Yes, please.
Yes, we should.
Mac
See
T.
some Mac Taylor tricks too.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, come here. Come here.
He's gonna be a good boy today and do them.
Hey, this is Mr. Mac Taylor,
Oh, there he
my
is.
associate and sidekick. Say hello to the world.
Oh.
Good boy, bud. Can I get a high five? No, I can't get a. Oh, there we go. Good boy.
Well, is there any kind of? I guess probably the answer is gonna be no. But footage of Big Bang Circus or anything like that? Or is
No,
it cameras allowed kind of thing?
there is a video of me with I wish it was the whole fucking thing with the Dead Man's Carnival we went through with the Sidecar Clown Show, and did like a joint show up in Milwaukee, and it came time I was gonna play the intermission, and I did this thing where I was like scooting my chair, being like, wait, up to the microphone. Right when I hit where the fucking curtain drops, the line holding the curtain up fucking snapped and the curtain fell. So it's just like my legs with my clown shoes sticking out the one side of the curtain. The rest of me was on the other side. Not scripted, just happened. They like tried to fix it. They had to like shimmy up the shit and grab the line, and it fucking snapped again and fell back down on me. I had to like shuffle up this heavy ass curtain before I could get to the fucking mic to start playing. This shit was fucking comedy gold.
And stuff you can't
Yeah.
script. Yeah.
Yeah, stuff you can't script.
No, one of your heroes was Emmett Kelly, right? That's like
Yeah.
a legend.
And McKelly.
Emmett Kelly.
Yeah.
I still haven't checked that out, but I'm probably going to after the show. Any Emmett Kelly stuff. 'Cause I'm not as knowledgeable about circus.
Emmett Kelly and Otto Griebling, they were like two of the original hobo clowns. Back when the circuses would refuse to hire hobo clowns because, you know, the depression and all, it was like seen as a bad thing, and they didn't want nothing to do with them. But Emmett Kelly also him and his wife did like a whole aerial act, like she'd hold him up with her teeth while she'd spun by her hair, suspended way the fuck up on some trapeze and shit. Like they did a ton of shit. He did like made famous like this whole artist act as well. He's a very funny man.
Now, back to history of circuses and all that. Is it true that clowns hate mimes?
It's a great shtick for the stage, but in reality,
It's a myth.
It sort of. I mean, it all depends on the mime. Yeah. We don't hate anybody just because they do something. We hate them because they're turds.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We had one guy with us, Buffalo Bill, and he would come out and do this mime stuff, and we'd all notice him on stage and beat him with these giant foam anvils and hammers and cheese knives and shit. Yeah.
I remember a lot of these stories. I think you telling me back in the day, but I just don't remember now. So I'm asking them again. Also, I want these viewers to hear it. I don't think we have any questions, apparently. Caleb's on the comments. Well, hell.
Shock another beer.
Nah, nobody's asking for it. Nobody's tipping. Well, I guess that's all. I can
I'm
think of to
surprised
ask you.
nobody's like, what are you wearing underneath of all of that? Like down below where the camera goes.
They'll never know.
Fact.
All right. Okay.
I mean, yeah, it was
I'm good.
I wanted to know
Yeah.
what the Red House was.
Okay. What was the Red House?
I didn't understand what it was.
The Red House was, I think it kind of started out as a squat-ish, and then
Huge
they
house, by the
turned
way.
it, yeah, they like took these two houses, like built it out to where they were connected, had like huge treehouse out back, and had shows there.
By treehouse, I mean like you could like spend 15 minutes walking down platforms all through these huge trees, and then into the house, into the top story
Scaffolding.
of
They
the
like
house.
built a bridge between two of the trees with like a chain link fence, and it was like all rickety and sketchy as fuck, but still a lot of fun to play around on.
And they had a stage in there too. I'm
Yeah.
remembering this now.
Yeah.
A lot of shows.
The concept was great. All the people were great except for one dude. It was just that one dude just ruined it for everything. Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Well, these are the things that you can do with abandoned buildings in your city.
Yeah.
You want to make it halfway as weird as New Orleans.
Yeah.
All right.
They ended
Well, I
up,
guess we're getting toward. Go ahead.
they ended up moving it to another house up on Esplanade, which eventually got shut down as well. It was right on the freeway, so like people were distracted going down I-10, looking at all this shit in the trees, fucking degenerates hanging out in the trees, and I guess after about the third little bang 'em up on the highway, they were like, "Yeah, I got to take this down." Yeah, it put them on their radar, so they like constantly got
I'm sure at
harassed
some
after.
point there was probably a high-ranking member of New Orleans Police Department driving along and like
What?
saw something that he shouldn't have seen and probably never wanted to see.
Yep.
All right. Well, I guess we're running a little bit low on time, and I don't want to run over. I'll probably play a song and work us out. But, ladies and gentlemen, this has been. Thank you, Stumps. Stumps the
Thank
Clown.
you. My man.
All right.
I
I'll give
love
you a
and
call
miss
later
y'all. Yeah. Yeah.
Tell everybody I said hi down there.
Definitely.
All right.
Bye. Yeah.
We still got Stumps.
I know. I don't know how to hang up.
Hit it with a foam hammer.
How the fuck you hang this shit up?
I don't know. Your girlfriend's a millennial. Ask her.
I don't.
That was exceptional. Is he off the call yet?
He is.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I should have told Stumps about this. I'm going to play one more song for you before we go. By the way, if you want to support this, you know how to. There's a link to Venmo and PayPal up there and down there. And thank you very much for tuning in and listening to me and Stumps talk about weird clown shit. Play a song actually partly inspired by Stumps the Clown. See, after Katrina, I remember he found this gray three-piece suit in the garbage somewhere, and he showed up where I was living wearing the suit. And he's like, "Hey, man, look at this suit. It fits me perfectly." And it still had mold on it. All I could think was like, it looks like a suit you found in the garbage. And I was living in a house with a three-legged dog and a bunch of other nonsense going on. There was tires in the kitchen. And a bunch of other shit going on that to some degree, according to the girlfriend at the time, was my fault. Also, we were drinking Flood booze and smoking Flood cigarettes, Liggets, for $1 a pack. You kind of had to pick the mold off the ends of the cigarettes. And we'd all show up in Texas to take a break from New Orleans. We'd roll over to Austin, and everyone would say, "Oh, you New Orleans motherfuckers got the same cough." And I wonder why. So one more song for you, if you like it. Thank you for tuning in.
A three-legged dog. Feel yourself missing that road. Feeling like a drive train running straight from your heart to your mind. Well, since I've been gone, I've been thinking. It looks like we both done a lot of drinking. Hard living. I got plenty on the next town east down over the line. A suit that fits you. Got half a pack of moldy Liggets. Crime's the limit as we go around. Oh, yonder comes Susie with her heart on her sleeve. Steel rail knuckles if you don't believe it. Find out yourself, see if you can make it off the floor. There's a whole lot of trouble in this broke down liver and bullshit peddlers that do deliver from the far-flung reaches of the country to your front door. Find yourself a suit that fits you. Got half a pack of moldy Liggets. Grind's the limit as we go around. Oh.
Thank you very much, y'all, for tuning in. Pat Reedy's Locked In Show, number 13. Doing this every Sunday, 1 p.m. Nashville time, 7 p.m. UK, Ireland, and 8 p.m. in Western mainland Europe. So thank you very much for tuning in. One more time, I probably just said that twice. Hey, you know how to support the show if you want to. Above and below, there's links, comments, and all that. And that gets shared between our crew and the guests. Thank you for Stumps the Clown for sticking in there with us and answering all my dumb questions. See you next week. Y'all be good to one another. Love you. Bye-bye.